What does intentional travel as a college student even look like? Can a weekend in New York City really impact me that much? Not just as a student, but as a young filmmaker trying to figure it all out. I wanted to find out, so I brought my camera with me, and this is the exact results that I found. So what is intentional travel and what does that mean to me? Intentional travel is not escapism. Escapism is going on a trip because you need to escape from your current life. And that is something I never want to do. I never want to feel the need to escape from the life that I get to live already. I'm already blessed enough to live a life, and I don't want to feel the need to escape from that for that reason. So the reason for this trip for me, the reason that I consider this an intentional travel trip is because I wanted to see parts of my life that I can't see in my current living situation. I have been raised in rural America my entire life, and I dislike that. I love big cities. I love the environments. I love how things move and how things are paced. That stuff feels amazing to me. That stuff is what motivates me. And going to a place like NYC that has a completely different culture, I love it, and I love to experience that on a daily basis when I'm up there, when I'm traveling up there. This is my third time being up there, and I love going every single time because I have the opportunity to see a different life that's not the one that I'm living currently, to allow me to realign with what my goals are in the future, to allow myself to afford to live somewhere cooler than where I currently live now. I've even noticed that I already adjust my habits when I'm in a place like that. When I travel, I actually read. When I travel, I get a lot more productive than I am when I'm living at home in my comfort zone. I feel a lot more in my comfort zone and dopamine addicted and that sort of thing when I'm not traveling and away from all of that sort of stuff. And when I am away from that with a purpose and intentionally trying to see a life for myself, to make things better for myself, things start to move better. Being in a new environment like that completely opened my mind to a new set of ideas and creativity that I don't normally get to tap into. Film-wise, I get to see shots come to life that I'm never able to shoot in my hometown. Like, I can't shoot city skylines. I can't, shoot people walking down the street because people don't do that where I'm from. When it comes to creativity, when I walk into a coffee shop in the morning and I sit down on my computer and work on a little bit of content stuff for a couple hours before I really go out and do the touristy things, my ideas are flowing on a completely different level just because I'm in a place that makes me feel good. And when you're in a spot like that, places and things can come to life in such a level that I can't explain unless you know what I'm talking about. And this video is an experience for me to make too. I have never really brought my camera somewhere like this to try to film anything, so this was a brand new experience for me. It might be very rocky for someone experienced watching this, but this to me is really cool because I've never done anything like this. I do know for sure that I need a gimbal because all my shots are very shaky, but it gives me an experience and it gives me footage to play with, to learn new things and create new ideas, which is something that I'm so stoked about as well. Being in an environment like that, I got certain content ideas about college life and content creation involving all those things that I would never get to get, because as a college kid, yes, I do have to live on a budget, but I really get to see how that budget translates when I'm trying to fund a trip to New York City like that as a college student. So it brings my mind to life about different content ideas to relate with my audience and help you guys understand that I am also a college student and I'm going through the same things every single day that all of you guys are going through. So traveling intentionally like this can allow for a lot of personal growth that you didn't even know that you could tap into. For example, my creativity levels have been down for the entire summer and even that first week of school. But once I went on this trip, it allowed me to completely kind of realign my creativity and tap into different parts that I have not felt in a long time. It allowed me to feel better. It allowed me to reset my dopamine, be happy, be realigned with my goals and my vision and all that sort of stuff, which is very important going into a new semester. If you can align yourself and make it clear to yourself what you're doing this for, that can change everything when it comes to your motivation on assignments and whatever else you have to do. So I really encourage you guys to find a way to reset your dopamine and realign yourself with your goals. That is the main point that I wanted to get across in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and hope you guys can learn a lot from my experience, and I will talk to you guys soon.